In a world where magic whispered through the trees and dreams took flight on painted clouds, there lived a boy named Eli. Eli wasn't your ordinary boy. Oh no, while other children chased butterflies or sailed paper boats, Eli spent his days lost in the boundless expanse of the sky. He'd lie on soft, grassy hills and watch the clouds drift by, each one a unique masterpiece in the ever-changing art of nature. One day, however, as Eli gazed up at the sky, he noticed something peculiar. The usual canvas of white, puffy clouds was missing. In their place, the sky was a disconcerting, pale blue, vast and empty like a forgotten canvas. Curiosity sparked within him, urging him to investigate. So Eli did what any intrepid explorer would do. He set off up the nearest hill, his eyes scanning the horizon. As he climbed higher, the wind grew stronger, whipping strands of hair across his face and tugging at his clothes. But Eli pressed on, driven by an insatiable desire to unravel the mystery of the cloudless sky. Suddenly, his gaze caught a flicker of movement above the hilltop. With renewed vigor, Eli scrambled over the crest, only to discover a sight so enchanting it made his heart skip a beat. A team of tiny birds with paintbrush tails were perched on a rock. Each bird was meticulously dipping its brush into one of several buckets filled with shimmering white, silver, and even soft pink paint. With quick, gentle strokes, they were painting clouds onto the sky, transforming the empty canvas into a dreamy landscape. Overcome with wonder, Eli whispered, "Wow, the clouds are painted." One of the birds, noticing Eli's presence, tilted its head and chirped inquisitively. As if sensing Eli's admiration, the bird fluttered closer, its paintbrush tail shimmering in the sunlight. In a language that echoed the rustling of leaves and the babbling of brooks, the bird explained, "Every morning we paint the sky to bring joy to those who look up. Our paints are the colors of dawn and twilight, and the clouds are our masterpiece." Eli, captivated by their magical craft, wanted to help, but the birds, with a gentleness that belied their tiny size, explained that only those who dream of clouds could paint them. "But how can I help?" Eli asked, his voice filled with eagerness. The bird hopped closer, its eyes twinkling with mischief. "Close your eyes, young dreamer, and think of the most wonderful clouds you've ever seen." With eyes shut tight, Eli imagined fantastical shapes. Clouds that resembled dragons soaring through the sky, ships sailing across an ocean of blue, and even fluffy bunnies hopping from one cloud to another. When he opened his eyes, he found himself holding a paintbrush. The colors swirled before him, and without realizing it, he had begun painting. Together, Eli and the cloud painters transformed the sky into a masterpiece. As the sun rose higher, the colors softened, giving way to a sky full of dreams. With a final flourish, Eli stepped back to admire their work. The sky was no longer empty. It was a canvas of joy, painted with the colors of imagination. News of the magnificent clouds spread through the land, and soon everyone was looking up, their faces breaking into smiles. The people in the village pointed out shapes in the clouds, sharing stories and laughter. "Look, a dragon just breathed a puff of smoke. I see a bunny. Quick, before it hops away. That cloud looks exactly like a giant ice cream cone. I wish I could reach it." And all the while, high on the hill, Eli and the cloud painters watched, their hearts swelling with the joy they had brought to the world below. From that day forward, every morning Eli raced to the hill, eager to help the birds paint the sky. He learned that sometimes the simplest things in life, like a cloudless sky, needed a little imagination to become something truly wonderful.